The race began with temperatures hovering in the 40s in the land of endurance. Only a few spectators gathered to watch the event unfold on the big screen at Ironman Village as top male triathletes challenged their readiness skills in the Ironman 70.3 World Competition in St. George. This is the third Ironman challenge in 13 months to be held here.
This is the largest Ironman, single Ironman event ever in the world. And this is the race we've been waiting for.
However, the day's race wasn't without struggles. Some top contenders like Gustav Eden of Norway had to bow out early, and others had a bit of bike trouble. While there was disappointment for them, for others it meant moving up the ladder of success. As the top men's athletes made their way to the second transition, time was of the essence in putting on their racing shoes for the half marathon. But after running neck and neck through the golf course, a showdown between Norway's Kristian Blummenfelt and Ben Kanute of the USA was down to the finish line, with Blummenfelt pulling it off at the end.
Olympic gold medalist, 2021 Ironman World Champion, and now your 2022 Ironman 70.3 World Champion.
And less than a minute later, Kanute came across the finish line.
What a battle for the United States of America. Ben Kanute, second place. Straight to the beautiful young family.
I was pleased with the gap I had down to Gustav, and I thought that, okay, I will have the kind of a fine run because we dropped Ben just on the way down. So I didn't know where you came from suddenly, like catching like 20, 30 seconds in 2 or 3 Ks. So I thought, okay, I'm just gonna try to stay behind him until making the move with, I think it was like 4 or 5K left.
It was awesome. I loved the crowd here. There were a ton of cheers for Kristian though too. And I was scratching my head a little. I'm like, USA guy on the front, like let's get a little hometown love a little bit. But I mean, I was just drawing energy from wherever I could because you need every kind of advantage you can get when you're taking on the Olympic gold medalist. And having caught him within the first 2 miles, I didn't necessarily expect that.
Magnus Ditlev of Denmark came in third place.
Magnus Ditlev!
An awesome place to race in with the scenery, and also I think the course suits me quite well. It's a very strongman's course on the bike and run, so yeah, I really love it.
Mika, Noodt and Fredric of Germany placed 4th and 5th among the top athletes. Blummenfelt took first place in the full Ironman race in St. George last May, and he said he's grateful for the community support to keep this race alive.
The third World Championship we had in almost a year, and to see like 4,000 or 5,000 volunteers really turning up every year, every time, and yeah, 2 days of racing is really impressive. And without all the support from the local community, yeah, we wouldn't have had the races we had.
More than 3,600 men competed in the day's event, making it a record number of competitors in the 2-day Ironman Challenge in St. George. Volunteers are a big part of making these events such a success.
I think it's amazing that they can do this. I mean, they spend so much time and money. I don't think I could do it myself, so that's why I really enjoy being able to see the elite athletes go and do this.
And those who were given honors at the finish line were also grateful for the opportunity to serve and observe.
Absolutely magical. It's such a big event. The vibration here is off the charts, and to be able to be on that finish line with the pros that are amazing athletes, I mean, just tickle us thrilled. We are thrilled.
Performing before a crowd of thousands lining the race route, the athletes continued to do their best before crossing the finish line. And those who come from distances far away are taken in by not only the race, but the natural beauty that surrounds it.
As we landed in St. George, it just hit us a little bit differently, from the landscape to the food, the coffee. But I have to say the biggest takeaway for us has been the people. Meeting people, locals, everybody's so engaging, everybody's seems genuinely happy.
There's a common thread when you talk to the folks here. They say you have natural beauty, you have naturally beautiful people. So, strikes at my heart to know that we are welcoming the world, and yet they come and they say, I have my own home, but can we come and visit again?
Fans on both sides of the race route cheered on their racers and others who came to compete.
Two of them are from Spain, in the near of Barcelona. They come from Calais, also competing here. And two of them are directly from Germany. They're competing here. My wife competed yesterday.
A sea of bikes and volunteers lined Tabernacle Street as racers and spectators wandered in and around the event. At the end of the day, bags of personal belongings filled the Washington County School District's entire parking lot, and Ironman Village was also filled to capacity. With beautiful weather and great scenery, athletes and their friends and families will likely be back for future Ironman events in St. George.
We'll return back to the 70.3 North American Pro Championship, which is an event that we're very familiar with. We've hosted it many years in a row. And Ironman also owns a number of other events that we're talking to them about. Trail running events, mountain bike events, and other things. So who knows where the future will take us, but I'm sure it'll be exciting.
From the Ironman 70.3 Men's World Championship, Melissa Anderson with photographer Joe Boyle, Community Education News.